But I got that glow up now. Now I went from Kentucky to Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you. Very excited to be recording this here. I lived in the city of Atlanta for 6 years, and then I started dating this guy named Kevin, so we had to move to Smyrna, and because he's an accountant, so he kept doing accountant things. He kept wearing his khakis in the hot tub, so we had to go to the suburbs for protection. And I wasn't ready for the suburbs yet. I wasn't sure I wanted to go. But I want y'all to know they are very nice people. Y'all should visit the suburbs. They're very generous. Even today, I went through the Starbucks line, the drive-thru, and the barista was like, "Oh, ma'am, actually the man before you paid for your student loans." I was like, "Thank you." But who's going to pay for this latte? I wasn't sure. I wasn't ready to leave the city yet, but I did. I packed up all my stuff. I put in my Toyota 4Runner. Just kidding. We're not married. It's a Toyota Camry. And I moved into the suburbs, and all of a sudden this nice lady across the street that has the same haircut as me now started showing me how I'm supposed to water my hydrangeas and how I'm supposed to quit my job. And my boyfriend goes, "Wait, why are you doing that?" And I was like, "Oh, she said I have to water them every other day." And he goes, "No, why'd you quit your job?" And I was like, "Oh, she said I don't have to do that anymore because I made it to the promised land." And she said, "Baby, you have a basement now, fake blonde hair, and a prescription for Xanax. You don't have to work anymore." And my boyfriend goes, "Well, how are you going to pay rent?" Don't date an accountant. And he was like, "I think it's cool that you have a job. It's 2021. He was like, I'm a feminist." I was like, "Ooh, I just realized you're not my type." Yeah, sometimes I say that, and the girl in the front row gets mad because she has a middle part. But one day your internship's gonna end. Okay. I'm kidding. I used to be a feminist. I did. When I was in college, I had a bush too. And I was like, when I graduate, I'm going to work till I become a CEO. I'm going to make as much as any man every day. I'm going to wear a pantsuit. And then I started working. And I was like, well, I could wear a bonnet. The kind that comes with like a matching broom, The kind of bonnet you got to sew your initials into it so your husband can tell you apart from the other wives. I'm going to Utah. I don't care. I don't care if my husband has a lot of wives, just as long as he has one type so we all look alike. So I can be like, "No, Poppy, I did my chores. That was Brittany taking a nap." My show's called She's Had It Up to Here. Not much, I'm good. And if you're still mad, because you got a lot of time to get a middle part done, No, if you're still mad, I am a feminist. I am. Look at you. Look, I want all the opportunities for y'all, okay? I'm just saying, I'm good. I would love to see y'all break glass ceilings, and then I'll just come up and sweep it up. Bonnet fell off. Great job, y'all. Come on back down when you're hungry. Me and Brittany been churning butter all day. So I'm still working. Because I haven't been promoted. Sorry, proposed to. I get the word mixed up. Yeah. This is a synonym. I started out in retail. Does anybody work retail in here? No, tickets are expensive. And it didn't last long, because if you've ever worked retail, you just realize, like, they try and get you to stay there for life. Like, there's some lifers in retail. My first day, I worked at Old Navy. My first day at Old Navy, I met my manager, Carrie. And she didn't have any more bones. She just kind of slinked up to me on that concrete floor. And she was like, "Welcome to Old Navy. I'm your manager, Carrie. I've been here since it was New Navy." And she had two left hands. One was just a mannequin's hand. And she'd always be like, "I just got my nails done, orange, press on." And we were like, "Those are discount stickers, Carrie." She had a lower back tattoo that said "Final Sale." So I left retail. And then I became a nanny, because I'm passionate about rich people's food. And I was like, "Ooh, this will be an easy job, because you don't even have a supervisor. You know, I don't have a boss." But then technology changed. And then they got cameras in every room of the house. So now you can't just make up stuff anymore. Now the parents come home, they're like, "What happened to my son's head?" And I'm like, "Oh, he fell." And they're like, "Well, you pushed him." And I'm like, "Yeah, and then he fell." Wasn't gonna bore you with the details. Lay off. You don't know how hard it is to be a stay-at-your-home mother.